Good morning, good afternoon or good evening. Cheeky Monkey just wanted you to know today's tip of the day is about cables. He wanted to call it cable onto the table. So we'll move Cheeky Monkey out the way and we're talking about cables. Cables that chances are you've got loads of these coming into your television or your PC, especially desktop PCs. And you'll have things connected from your PVR, DVR, satellite boxes, game consoles and a whole host of other things. What happens when these cables get entangled? How do you separate them? As they will do eventually. How do you find the path going from one to another? I'll show you the trick that I use. It involves loads of these, or just one actually, of these sorts of things. Tape. This is insulation tape. You can use lots of other things that you've got around the house, from Christmas wrapping paper, masking tape, which usually is white or cream, even postal tape, which is brown. Anything that will show up on the black cables. The one thing you probably wouldn't want to use is black insulation tape itself, so we'll disregard that one for now. We'll also get rid of most of these, and I've already used yellow, so I'm going to use white in this example. So here we have the cables, and this is the trick you use. Separate these quickly. So you need one cable. You either get your pieces ready like I have, or you can do it as you go along. What you need to do is take one piece and around the end wrap it around. There are three ways you can do this. A tight wrap to make it permanent, or going to the other end of the cable to mark it, a semi-permanent, by clipping in the corner, if you can see that, leaving it a little bit. This way, if you ever need to remove it or change it or anything, it's easy to remove. I want it permanent, so I'm just going to unpeel that and tightly. You can use more tape if you like to make a tight colour banding, and that's one cable. Now I need to do a second cable, but I need to differentiate between this and the first one. So how do we do that? Again, you can still use the same tape or a different colour, but I'm going to use the same tape here because they're going to be used for the same thing but in a different way. So I'm going to do this on one corner and then on one side. You do the same on the other side because it will connect to wherever it's going, and this way you can follow it on either end. That's the reason you put it on both sides. 1, 2. Remember, 3 ways if you like: permanent, semi-permanent, and the third way is a long piece. It will be something like this. You wrap it around and then you'll curl it in, and you'll do it tightly. I'm going to do it loosely because I need to remove it, but you'll do it so you leave some sort of like a little tag. Then with a pen, mark it anything you like. I'll just mark it with a single one, and there you have it. Now, because I don't need it for this cable, I'll just remove that. And there you go, those are your two cables, 1 and 2. If of course you have many cables, like as I said, I've done it in yellow. I have done 3, in fact 4, so I've done it 4 times. And with this long cable, I've even done it in the middle, so that way you can follow the path all the way along, just as an extra. So that's it. that's that for the cables. An alternative you can do is multi-colour them as well. Now the reason you will multi-colour them is for another trick, and it's not with cables, it's with airport trolleys. I don't have an airport trolley, but I have done this in the past. You take it on the handle and basically you do it in such a unique way. So on the handle it will go something like this. You can do it numbered as well if you only have one colour. So like do it in 2 yellows or whites or blues. Or you can do it like this. Now this is exactly what I did a couple of times for the airport trolley. This is very handy and convenient because when it comes to the escalator at the airport, it makes you find your bag very easily amongst so many. These trolleys are so similar, almost identical in many cases, either dark blue or black. And it also, the benefit has of other passengers, when they go looking for theirs, they instantly say that's not mine, because they can see your colours on it and they know it's not theirs, and the chances are they won't have done something like this. So make it a bit unique or simple like this, and that should be it. May save a lot of time and hassle at the airport, as well as your cables. So to finish off, those are the 2 tips for cables and for airport trolleys and anything else like that. And Cheeky Monkey wanted to say again, cable onto the table. So there you go, Cheeky Monkey. We'll wrap you around in that. And that's basically how you do it and how I do it. And I've got so many cables there, it's very handy when I need to remove, change, store or even replace. Hope that's useful for you. Let me know if you find it useful or any other tips you've got or anything else. I'd love to hear from what you have to say. So feel free to like, share, comment and subscribe. Until next time, bye.